Right, thanks for clipping the thumbnail and joining us again this week. Now, before we start, I was just going to say about what we did last. You know, the last episode, we were filming the MG Metros, weren't we?
Yes.
Yeah. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch one, because that was a good day out, wasn't it?
It was a bloody good day out.
Yeah. Just wanted to say thanks to everybody again for that, really.
Yeah.
There's Paul Deacon and Ben Williams and all the others as well. Everybody else we spoke to. It was a really good day out, thanks very much. Now, what are we up to today? I'm clapping my hands and I shouldn't be. There you go, I've done it again.
All the times you had to go at me about it
I put my hands in my pockets. Right, what are we doing?
I thought we could go and talk about the battery box, because I've sorted that out, really. And also the little bit of metal that's going to go over the top of it.
Because you had some problems, didn't you? Trying to weld the sides up or something.
I did, but I've sussed it now.
You sussed it out?
Yes. We'll talk about that in depth.
Right. Anything else?
Effing else? We're just getting into it when we get going. Yeah.
Right. You fed up with me already, didn't you? You want me behind that thing, didn't you? Right.
Arse round here, boy.
Right. Right, looks like you got most of that boxed up, because we had been talking about it in previous weeks, haven't we? But you've had your headaches.
On reflection, I'd rather have done it in aluminium, I think, than stainless steel.
Oh, it's stainless steel, is it? I thought it was aluminium.
No. Aluminium?
Yeah, all right. You always tell me off how I say that word.
No, because I think it's really thin stainless steel as well, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all, but
you're not going to do it again, though, are you? You're going to live with it?
No, because Ian's got all the other stuff is on stainless steel, so...
All right.
Yeah.
So what was the big problem with it? It was trying to... You cut the box out?
Yeah, I cut the box out, and then it's just...
but you couldn't glue it together?
No, I couldn't glue it together, and then I bought some stainless steel wire for the MIG welder, and then that wouldn't work. But then I remembered that someone had given me a spot welder, but it didn't work.
What does that weld spots, does it?
Yeah.
Right.
So I took it apart today. Took it apart. There was a loose connection.
Hang on, it's down here, is it?
Yeah. There was a loose connection. There was a loose connection in it. Redone all the joint on it and everything else.
Right.
Tighten that back up again. And then I put the old compressor. I disconnected that and then disconnected the switch for that, and then I put a plug, so then it's got a 16 amp supply to it, because obviously every time you used it, because I had a plug on it to start off with, and it just kept blowing the fuses, so I've changed all that round so it's got the proper blue plugs on it. So that's turned on. I plugged that in,
right.
And I'll show you.
Hello, stand back.
Mr. Mandarin. Right, so look, it's come on, look. So then you set it up to what power level you want. So I just put it on full power. Right. And then I set it to what thickness of metal it is.
Right.
And then I didn't know if it's supposed to be alternating or direct. I didn't know, so I just left it on direct.
And for somebody like me who don't know anything about all it, how does it work then? How does it
sends electric current through that, and then it just and welds it together. So I'll show you with these two bits of stainless. Look. You ready? So it's got a timer on it, so you hold the thing down and it times it for a certain amount of time. So, right, so that's that done. So then you release it.
What?
Join them two together. Look.
What? They're fixed together?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Ready?
No. What? And that's just done. What? See, I don't know anything about all this sort of stuff. That seems a bit magical to me. It's just electric going through.
Yeah.
What? So it's like heating the metal up.
That's how they put panels on cars, basically.
So it's heating the metal up, basically.
Yeah. So now I've got that working.
Yeah.
We can use it on the next Mini, on the classic Mini, because we'll have to put new panels on that. We can use this for that. So that's a right result. So now, shoot me down if I'm wrong here, and I'm going to have to sort of do this a bit one-handed. Yeah.
But you know, on other cars, when you look at where the wing's connected here, is that what they use?
Yeah.
Because I've like.
Yeah. But we just got to get different arms for it, so they can like longer arms on it, so you can reach into the.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean, don't you?
To reach into the different panels and stuff. Because obviously, So
I mean, at the moment, these arms here, that you undo those two screws, and then they do that bit. But then you can get longer ones, and then that screws in that end, so then they can be longer to pin panels, like seals together and things like that.
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
Well, it is.
It's a right result. Because they are 300 quid, and I was given that because it didn't work.
I still don't know how it's really doing it, to be honest, but because it seems like a lot of less. I was expecting more fuss. Yeah. I was expecting you press the button and like sparks and electric and glow went everywhere. And there you go. So I'm sure everybody who's watching this is going. He's getting very excited about something that's a bit mundane. Like we all know how that works, but
it's done it though, isn't it? It's done
to be honest,
it's done it though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I must admit, I've
just drop a few things.
Yeah, I mean it's not brilliant, but it'll be alright.
Well, it's done the job then, hasn't it?
And then where the screw holes are, I've just used the old ball peen hammer to get where the holes have got to go be drilled for that. But it's just this bit. I don't know what to do with this bit. I don't know whether to cut it off there, straight across there, so it's just literally that box, and then the other aluminium. Because I thought perhaps I didn't know whether to do the tray right over the top of it and fix it down there and there and there, back there and on this bit as well, and then that's sort of like a lid of the battery box. So then the battery can't fall out, and then you pack it all full of rubber and everything, and then that'll be. Let me get the bit of doodah.
Go and get the bit.
Yeah. In fact, before we get too far, I had cammed all that.
Did you?
That. Yeah.
Did you? Oh, well, I'll show that now then.
Yeah.
All right.
Right, you lot. I've done that side, and now I'm going to do this side. So bear with. Right, people, that's where she's going, just there. It's about right. I reckon cut that bit off. What do you reckon? Cut that little bit off, cut that back bit off, and then run that into it. You with me? Run that into it, so that goes straight over that a little bit, and then I just sit proud of that. Too thick to bend it, but we try. We try. That's the best we're going to get. That's the best we're going to get. That's the best we're going to get. So I've trimmed all that back up so it sits in the right place.
Right.
So I've obviously got to drill them holes out. It's this bit here, look. I've bent that up, but the trouble is it's too thick for the bender. So it's not brilliant. So what I've had to do is so it's got the bend is even, because it's crisper on one end than the other.
It's what on one end?
Crisper.
Right.
So then I've done it over so it's just full on one side. And then I've tried cutting it out with snips, and the snips aren't good enough because it's too thick. But I'm wondering whether we should just put it over the whole lot of it, so it's the lid to the battery box as well.
Oh, well, I think that'd look neat, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So
that's
when you
what I'm thinking.
But you'd have to take all that plate off to get to the battery.
Yeah.
But then you're not doing that very often, are you?
No.
I think that's the way to go. It'd look nicer, wouldn't it?
But then again, what happens if the battery's flat? You've got to take the whole bloody thing off to get to it, haven't you? But if it goes up to the edge, you've only got to put it on.
Well, how are you fixing it?
You've only got to take the cowl off, haven't you? Mind you, the cowl fixes through that anyway, doesn't it? So if you take the cowl off,
that'd be loose anyway to lift off.
Yeah, you've only got to undo 2 bolts on the back here and those 2 there. And then that comes off. Oh, I don't know.
Well, it'd look neater, wouldn't it?
It would look neater, yeah. It would look a hell of a lot neater.
Well, we'll go for that then.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what. Why can't you? Here we go. Why can't you do that?
Yeah.
Fix it all on, and if you find that's a bit of a faff, then you can always
cut it back. Yeah, always cut it back. We can't add to it. We can always cut it off.
Exactly.
So then what I'm thinking then is to cut this bit off, because that's covering the whole lot. Just cut this bit off the back there.
Right.
So it's literally just that.
But then what if that top plate don't work?
Yeah, but then I'll just run it into the back of that anyway. So it'll only be up to the back of that anyway, won't it?
Well, there you go then.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, there you go. Do that.
You could even do it so you cut round it, so you cut a square out of it, so then it goes round the side and round the back.
And bringing that plate over the top of the battery box isn't going to touch anything in the battery bit. Because there's plenty of room.
Right, show you. Stay there.
We got filming. A battery, have you?
Keep filming. Don't stop filming.
I was about to. I had my finger on the trigger button then. Did
I know,
you know
what
that?
You like. So now it goes in there like that, look.
Yeah.
Then that can just go bump on top of it.
But what about all the connectors and stuff?
It all goes on top here, doesn't it? Everything goes on top of that, on that plate. Ah, that's a point. That's a point. If all the engine management and everything's on that plate, you got. Oh yeah. But I do like the idea of putting it right over the top of it, though.
Bit of thinking to do, is there?
Yeah. Yeah. I think we just got to cut it back past that. So cut round it so there's a gap in there.
All right.
That's what I think.
All right.
I'll do that. I'll cut this out anyway. But we can never go with the plasma cutter as well.
We're going to do what?
The plasma cutter, because I've got that up and running now.
Oh no, not another thing I don't know nothing about.
Yeah. Basically, it makes lightning and cuts through metal.
It sounds good, doesn't it? Yeah. We're doing it now?
Yeah, can do.
Cando Nagasaki!
Hey! There he was. I tell you what, he ain't been in episodes for ages.
No.
And now he keeps cropping up all the time, doesn't he?
He's cropping up. Like Roy Cropper.
Right, plasma.
Yeah.
How does it all work? What's it do? I haven't got a clue.
It makes lightning. You add compressed air to it, puts electric current through it, and then just cuts through it, really. I can't really explain it any better than that.
So what does it... no. I just don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening.
If I just do it, that's the thing. You got this cutter, look, and then you run it across...
Show us it.
Got that cutter, look.
And has it got some sort of
button on it, and then it makes a connection, and then you just run it along there, and I've already done a little bit there, look, to see if it cut through it all right, but I just want to take that edge, take the bulk of it off, so then I can use the angle grinder to cut it off.
Right. And it just sort of...
Yeah, so you make a connection.
I've got to stand back then, have I?
Yeah.
Right.
And then... Yeah, so I've got it turned quite high, which I'm still playing with it, really.
Right.
Before I do that, better put on my safety glasses.
It's not like one of them things where you've got to put the old head thing on because of the, like, you know, getting...
Well, probably, yeah.
Art guy or something like that.
Art guy. Right, you ready?
Yeah, go on then.
Ready?
Tell you what. It's got a smell, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got a smell.
It certainly melts it, doesn't it?
And I'll tell you what, how quick was that?
Yeah, I know.
You went through that like butter.
Like butter. It just gets rid of all the bulk of it, doesn't it? Right, I better go to the bench and we cut the rest of it out with the angle grinder then.
All right then. Right, back on the bench.
The bench. The ruddy bench. Right, okay.
So you're going to straighten the line up now, are you?
Well, I'm just going to trim it up and then just get it in position and then peel the paper off and then scratch it and mark it that way and then tidy it up, basically.
Okay.
Ready?
All right, you ready? Am I going to get covered in sparks again?
Right.
I'm good, am I? Oh, lovely.
It's turning big enough for the both of us.
Now. Right.
Just peel that off and then I'll just give it a final scratch up and see where we are. what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think it'd have been a lot better with aluminium.
I mean, would aluminium cut better? Because it's softer, or?
No, it's harder to cut aluminium with a disc, actually, to be fair. But I just don't know. Perhaps I'm just being a bit. Peel it off.
And then what, you'll tidy that up with a
just
grinder or sand or something?
Yeah, mark it up and then I'll just grind it off.
Right. That takes some pulling off, doesn't it?
It does.
Or back at the bike frame then, for a bit of a fitting, is it? A bit of a test fitting, right?
I think so. And then just tidy it up really, give it a bit of a scratch and sniff.
Right.
Talking of scratching.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I was making love to my girlfriend the other night and she was scratching.
Well, she got like a skin complaint or something?
No, she won a tenner.
So you're just marking that with a...
Yeah, just the edge of a screwdriver just to get that edge on it, and then it's just a matter of just cutting it off, cutting it back. And
so it's just where you can see where you can sort of take it down to.
Yeah,
make it look nice. Make it look nice.
Yeah.
So all these little fiddly jobs, don't they? They add all the hours up, don't they?
Yeah. It's got her.
Right. Back to the bench. No? Yes? Hello? That's sort of cleaned up, cut and cleaned.
Well, sort of. I mean, it still needs a little bit of fettling, but it's somewhere you get the gist of it.
Right.
You don't want to watch me just sanding and.
See what it looks like on then. See what it looks like on.
There's a big. No, you can't do that.
No.
More Rolf than actually sand as a black rock. Right now, I think what I'm going to do, right. I'm going to cut that back off. I'm going to cut that bit off, so that's just a separate battery box. Yeah?
Yep.
I'm going to cut that off, and then this will sit over the top of that. Yeah?
Yeah.
And I'm going to cut. So that'll be cut. Basically, I'll cut it back across there, and then just cut a square round. So we've got the whole of the box. I'm not going to go over the top of the box because in case he wants to get the battery's flat. I thought about it.
Right.
And then that'll go on there like that. In actual fact, that's not bad actually. I mean, it needs a lot of tidying up, but that's not bad actually. To be fair, that's about there.
All right. And then you fix that to the frame.
And then that'll just go through where the cow's fixes on there.
Yeah.
There'll be two bolt holes there, so when the cow's screwed down, that'll screw it down there. And then there's a couple of riv nuts in this.
So it's all screwed in as part of the same.
Yeah. So it'll be all screwed in there. Obviously, got to tidy all this lot up. And then what I should do then, I just sand it down with 60 grit and tie it all up like we have the other stuff.
And do you spray anything on it to stop it from discolouring, or no, you just leave it as it is?
Yeah. I don't like losing the stainless. I don't like using it.
No.
Been better with aluminium, I think.
Yeah.
But I think before, to be fair to myself, I think Ian had that cut out laser cut before, and then they bent it, which would have been a lot better.
Right.
Because we're cutting stainless with discs in that, it's just crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crap. But hopefully by the time I finish sanding it and tarting it about a bit, it should look all right. It shouldn't look too bad.
Right. Well, thanks for watching this week, getting that battery box done. It's all little fiddly jobs, but they all add up, don't they?
I haven't really gone into enough depth with it, but you get the gist of it, I think. And it gave me a chance to fart and tart about with it. We just
but another little job done.
You don't want to film all that, but you get the rough idea of what we're doing. and I'll have a better chance to think about what I've done and what I'm doing.
Yeah, all right. So there's probably going to be an episode next week, isn't there? So next Tuesday. Then there might be a gap, because obviously Christmas is coming up, and we're going to do the Christmas episode. Will go out actually on Christmas Eve. On the 24th at 8 o'clock in the evening. So so anyway, right, let's tidy it up then. You better do your like and subscribe bit.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and give us a thumbs up, and a lovely comment would be wonderful. Thank you so much. Hit the notification bell and we'll be informed when there is another episode. Thank you so much.
Nearly forgot.
I got too carried away.
Right, hang on a minute, we zoom up on this. Hang on, hang on a minute, hang on.